Hey, what is up, guys? Today's awesome here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, I want to test out my microphone because I haven't had this microphone for a while, but this is my first time actually sitting down and using it. It's a really nice looking microphone with a really badass arm on it. So I wanted to try it out. And what better way to? I thought it'd be interesting to view the community ranking for Godzilla films, shows, and up to Godzilla X Kong tier lists. So I just want to see how people have ranked the Godzilla franchise. I think that'd be really interesting. I did kind of look at it somewhat, and this is what kind of inspired me to make the video because it's really fun reacting to people's tier lists. So I am. This is other people's tier lists here, and God, I really hate these advertisements, man. So ignore those, I guess, or try to. Um, so if your guys' tier list is featured in this video, I'll try to link everybody because it looks like I don't know if these are people's social media accounts or anything. Last updated 5/22/2025. Ooh. So this is like a very interesting one right here. So, his S tier, this is I don't know whose this is actually. Maybe this is the guy who made this bracket. Made this one if I had to assume. So he's got 1954 top tier, and then the Shin Godzilla, Godzilla versus Destroya. That's one of my top favorites right there. And then what really fascinates me is that there's no F. There is no dog shit Godzilla movie, but my ultimate favorite Godzilla film is in the D list, next to Ultima and Monarch Legacy of Monsters. And if you look right here, -1 is a C. That's crazy. He has Godzilla 1980 over -1. That's interesting. That's like super, super interesting. And that's just one person's tier list. And this is what I love about the Godzilla franchise is that there are so many movies. What is this, like over 30? This is like close to 35, I believe. There are so many of these movies. And essentially, everyone has their favorite. Everyone. There's even a list down here somewhere, like right here. This individual right here. Oh, there's no reacts. I'll react to it. But he's got King Kong versus Godzilla as his number one favorite Godzilla movie, and I gotta respect this. Like everyone's tier list is so different from mine. Um, like let's see. What's at the bottom? I think Son of Godzilla or yeah, Son of Godzilla, and it looks like Godzilla's Revenge is F. I would have to agree. Monarch Legacy of Monsters is in C next to Planet of the Monsters and Godzilla Planet Eater, and I have to disagree with that. See, this is just fun. It's just fun reacting to this. Let's see. Let's click on another one here. So S tier is Godzilla -1 and Shin Godzilla. That's super interesting. Once again, there is no movies in F tier. Um, D is just Monster Planet, Planet of the Monsters, whatever the stupid title to this movie is. His A tier is Godzilla versus Destroya. See, this is interesting to me because I see this a lot actually. Is that Godzilla versus Kong and Godzilla X Kong are typically the top MonsterVerse films in people's lists. King of the Monsters is down here, behind Ultima. I don't know if I agree with that. Like this one right here. So his S tier is, in the same order as Godzilla vs. Kong and Godzilla X Kong. And that's interesting to me because I feel like people would prefer Godzilla X Kong. At least I do. And that's because I think Godzilla X Kong is a better version of Godzilla vs. Kong in a lot of ways. It's a better King of the Monsters as well. But let's look at here. -1 is bottom C pretty much. Bottom 2C. This is D, so this is the real Godzilla versus Destroy is a stinker pretty much. Like that's harsh. That's harsh. Like what's everyone's hatred for Godzilla versus Destroya? But again, it's just differing opinions. The Godzilla franchise has over 35 films. And with that too, Godzilla's made other appearances in other medias as well, which expands the franchise even further. look at this one. So here, oh, we have Yuck. Wow. Legacy of Monsters just gets shit on. Was a Kong film, LOL. That's true. That's typically true. But Godzilla's in it, though. A Monsterverse Peak with Ghidorah as... Okay, that's weird. That one's kind of like... That doesn't even have the whole Godzilla franchise in it. Wait, I'm so confused by that one. Where's the rest of the movies? I'm so confused. I'm like... I'm literally blown away. Like, that's crazy. That's actually crazy to me. That's that one. Once again, Godzilla. Okay, so it seems, when I do a poll for Monsterverse, like your favorite Monsterverse film, a lot of people pick King of the Monsters, but it seems like, I mean, it's different. It's either like these two movies are bottom tier or they're top tier, which is interesting to me. I mean, that is an interesting point that these are more Kong movies, but Godzilla's in them, so it still acts as a Godzilla film, just not the sole focal point. Oh, man. So much fun. Let's see. Did I get everything up here that sticks out to me? What about this one? Oh, this is a different language, but if I had, I could just look at it and just kind of determine that Legacy of Monsters is just, I don't know. I feel like Legacy of Monsters just... Oops. What did I just do? Go back. Didn't mean to do that. Next page. Why would you ever go to last page? Why would you go down to the bottom? It's so interesting to me. Let's do this one. Let's see. Yep. These are pretty common. Destroya. I'm not trying to validate my own opinion, just so you know. It's just, I am just very curious. Like, look at that. Damn. Next to the anime movies, that's harsh. And this is actually super harsh. Legacy of Monsters. Like, Legacy of Monsters, I'm noticing, is just not venturing up here. I might have seen a tier list where it did. I'm not sure. Let's see. Damn. Not watching. Damn. What the hell? It's so funny to me. I mean, I don't blame the anime, but Monarch Legacy of Monsters, like, that is so interesting to me. D is King of the Monster. Wow. Wait, where's GXK? Is it even on here? Is there no GXK? Am I missing it? It's just a clutter or poster, so I could be missing it. No. I guess he just refuses to even acknowledge GXK's existence. Am I missing it? What the hell? That's weird to me. Okay. When you have a Godzilla ranking video, or you make a ranking list, I always have to wonder why no one ranks the entire franchise. I guess that kind of means that maybe not everybody's watched the movies, all the movies. So this is 10 out of 10. Destroya -1. It's based. 9 out of... that's interesting. Let's see. Godzilla X Kong, Godzilla vs. Kong. Usually these two are just together. If they're in the high tier, they're normally together, I'm noticing. Not always. I've shown a couple examples where that's not true. This is considered good, but once again, it's not anywhere up here. That's funny. That's actually just really funny to me. Which one did I just click on? Okay. So once again, it's not all the movies, is it? Not at a glance that I can see. It's not all of them. But Shin Godzilla -1. I think it's so fun. I think it's so interesting that -1 out of a lot of them just aren't. They're not up there. They're not like totally up there. I figured everyone would put them up there, but that just goes to show that not everyone views -1 as the end all be all Godzilla film. GXK's and B. I always wonder because there's almost no context behind some of these, so it's just like I'm kind of going in blind. So I almost wonder what the mindset is. There's F minus. Damn. What may okay, hold on. I understand like not liking some like certain Godzilla movies, but what's wrong? What's wrong with Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla and Space Godzilla? What's wrong with those? Like why is it F like I can understand like not liking it and it being low, but why is it this low? I like well there are some stinkers in the Godzilla franchise for sure, but GVK's in here. Like I like dang. Most of the Heisei films are in here. And when like what like my question is what makes 98 over these movies? What makes Shit Eater and City on the Edge of Poop? What makes it higher than this? Why is King of the Monsters so low? Dang, like that's crazy. That's so funny to me. See, dang this is the first one I've seen where they put this is against Mechagodzilla. That's #1 favorite. Shin Godzilla. So that's S plus. Biollante. I love Biollante, Godzilla versus Biollante, but it's just so slow that I couldn't me personally put it in S. Let's see. Monarch Legacy of Monsters this is like the first time I see it pretty high on someone's list. But it's like anything other than that, anything monstrous related just is down here. Let's see. That was a very interesting list. I had to let's see. Wait, is this the same one? I think that's the same one I just clicked on. I'm so sorry. Wait. These are two identical ones. What's they look the same to me. That's interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, so it is their social media. So if you guys want to look them up, you totally can. I might try to go back and link everybody if I possibly can. Just so we have 1954 as the top tier. King of the Monsters in here. Like this is what I mean. Like it's crazy that like that last list they had this and like F minus, not even F. They had it an F minus. And that goes for what else did they have an F minus in here? They had GV like it's so everyone's tastes are so different. But I always have like there's a common one I see like whenever like some of the I would say the Heisei series overall is just good, like good movies. I just like so it makes me wonder what what goes through somebody's mind that really hates Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. That's so funny to me. Like, yeah, there's almost like no context with these, so it's not like I can really ask the person in depth like why. Okay, this one's interesting. It's just Final Wars. wait, hold on. What? Final Wars. What the hell? That I don't know. I feel weird stumbling upon that one. I don't like that. It makes me kind of feel weird. Okay, let's see. So we have Peak, -1, 1954, Masterpiece, Shin, Destroya, and GMK. Let's see, what's in the bottom? Not seen. So he might have updated this and probably have caught up on all the movies maybe because I don't know. Horrible. Yeah, I would put that one down here and then you got a complete list there. Good. So it's just interesting. Like I'm having so much fun actually just looking at all this because it's just everyone's opinion is just so different. So S tier is King of the Monsters, -1, Destroya, 1954. Well, then we got Godzilla X Kong down here. Let's see. Is there any oddballs in this one? Wait, I need to rewatch these. Okay, that's fair. I was like, damn, just totally just just annihilated my Legacy of Monsters again. Okay, let's see. Haven't seen. Let's see. That's a big list of haven't seen. Need to rewatch. That's fair. Oh wow, this is the first time I'm seeing 84 up here in the S tier. Let's see here. D. Most of the wait, one, two. That's all the Monsterverse in the low tier. So you like watching this video, you can probably see a pattern with some people. Like some people prefer like really serious Godzilla films. More people enjoy fun ones, action packed, or really silly, campy ones. Or some of them might just have nostalgia tied to one specific one. And, there's vastly different reasons why, you know, there's like millions and millions of different reasons why people rank their lists this way and stuff. I hate this film. Damn. Damn. Godzilla X Kong behind 1998. Like, dude, I might need to. Might need to redo this video if you guys are seeing this version. Might need to do a drinking game out of this. Like 2 shots every time you have 98 over any MonsterVerse film, because that's like, especially like if someone has 98 in a high tier, they must really like the movie. That's one thing. But when they hate 1998, but they have a MonsterVerse movie behind it, it's like, damn, that's just harsh. That's just mega harsh right there. 2014. I'm in love with this new. I don't, because there's a new movie. I don't understand that at all. I think it's all right. It's fun. It's fun. That's all it is. It's just having so much fun. It might be funner if this was turned into a game, to be honest with you. I think it would be really fun. So that's not really too interesting. Sorry, buddy. Let's see. Haven't seen. No, wait. I think I clicked on this before. Let's see. Let's scroll to the bottom. Okay. So, MonsterVerse is relatively high. I think what's most common that I'm seeing here, because normally I'd say like I feel like there are anime trilogy fans for sure, but I haven't seen anime trilogy in the high tier like once so far. Like I'm out for certain things. I'm out for something pretty obscure, like a pretty obscure looking list, and I can't necessarily find one. This one has Final Wars as the top favorite. See, this is a very like interesting. Like mine's very similar, not similar in terms of ranking, but mine is my absolute favorite Godzilla movie is an action packed, some would consider campy film, and then my second favorite is usually a serious film. That's usually how mine looks. That's how mine looks. -1, no F tier, so there's no bottom of the barrel Godzilla movie compared for this individual. Let's do a couple more. Let's see. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, let me know. This is just a little experiment with my microphone and stuff. I'll probably upload this one just randomly out the blue, just because. Let's see. Let's do this one. So we have King of the Monsters -1. And anime trilogy just, like, for the most part, just stays at the bottom. I know there's anime trilogy fans, but I guess there's none on Tier Maker. Because these are not moving. They just haven't moved up. I've not seen one of them in B, I think. But here, Godzilla vs. Kong, like, what, like, what puts them in C? That's so interesting to me. God, give me a weird list. That's not like an obvious troll or something. Just give me a genuine list of just. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so here we go. I think this is a fun one that ended on here. So first of all, top tier -1, GMK, the original, Shin Godzilla. 84, King Kong vs. Godzilla 2000, Godzilla 2000. I think I said King Kong vs. Godzilla 2000. King Kong vs. Godzilla, Godzilla 2000. So if you see in the A tier, it's a bottom A tier, but there is 98. So to me, okay, this is how I view 1998. I'm I'm no longer on the opinion that it's not a Godzilla movie. It's just, to me, it's just a really inferior Godzilla movie, if you ask me. I mean, I typically, I'm over it. Like, I've been over it. I have the Monsterverse, so like, I used to have blind hatred towards 1998, and I just don't anymore because it's just whatever. And I know it's a lot of people's favorite. It's, with age, anything gets better. Anything hasn't, appealed to somebody. People grown up with these movies. So there is probably some bias, or a lot of bias. Everyone has bias. It doesn't matter. Everyone's biased. Um, so, to me, is that 98 is pretty bottom of the barrel, and the Monsterverse is so high up because the Monsterverse got the character right. 98 didn't. That's in my opinion. It's still Godzilla. It's just my least favorite Godzilla because, you know, design wise and characteristics aside, just the people who are making 1998, they just had such hatred and venom towards Godzilla as a character in the older movies, and the guy who, Roland Emmerich, just didn't care about Godzilla. He was more focused on making a disaster movie over a Godzilla movie. He just didn't have any respect, and it shows in the film. It's just, I think the film is just blatantly disrespectful, and that's what I can't get past. Is it a fun monster movie? I'm sure it is. I'm certainly sure it's a fun monster movie, but as a Godzilla movie, it's just really, it's not as bad as the anime trilogy, because the anime trilogy has no excuse to be bad, and they just made those movies bad. 98 is more fun than the anime movies for sure, and anything anime related when it comes to Godzilla. 98's fun in that regard. They just like the anime movies. Those are F tier to me because they're boring, they suck, they don't expand on their fullest potential, and they kind of make Godzilla as a character suck. Where 98, where it gets the character wrong, it's still a fun movie. It's still a fun version of the character. So, for someone to put it in A tier and put something like King of the Monsters and Godzilla X Kong in the bottom tier is just very interesting to me because no matter what, at least to me, the monster films are going to be always above 98 because out of the two American attempts, one is successful and actually good and the other one is not, at least to me. So maybe he put it up here because of nostalgia. He has nostalgia for this movie. I have nostalgia for the movie too. I remember this is one of my first Godzilla movies as a kid. It's just, this right here is interesting to me. Very interesting. And once again, anime is not making it too high. Actually, whoa, there it is. There's another one. Whoa, hold on. Look, right here. Shit Eater's up here. Whoa, a high A. That's the first one I'm seeing. Wow, this list is getting super interesting to me. Holy shit. Wow. That's the first one. Oh, man. Planet of the Shit is C. C on the edge of the toilet is B. And Godzilla Shit Eater is a high A. That's a good one to end it on. And of course, like I said, no disrespect to anybody or your listings. I'm just having fun and just really interested in what everyone's opinions are on the Godzilla franchise. There is a vast pool of different tier listings. Like, I'm sure if I go to this next page and just kind of get a glance at everything, like, look, Biolante is elite, apparently in that one. Final Wars, 2014, -1, -1. Shin Godzilla. Ooh, this one's interesting. It's just 4 movies. Oh, look! That's what. This one's a troll. There's no way. 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 Oh, that is so funny. Obvious troll. There's no way. Wow. Oh my god, there's no way. That is a troll if I have not seen one. That is absolute rage bait right there. Rage bait. All of this. That's rage bait. This, like, there's that is absolute rage bait, dude. Rage bait. Okay, guys, that's it for this one. I'm done. That one was awesome. I'm so glad I went to the next page. Oh my god, is there another gold mine in here somewhere, please? Oh my god, that is so funny. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. And as always, stay awesome.